this is Greg Kelly. Donate now to Toys for Tots, which works year-round. Go to toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots supports children in need throughout the year with programs like the Toys for Tots Literacy Program. Established in 2008, it has provided over 63 million books to disadvantaged children. The Toys for Tots Literacy Program is committed to providing disadvantaged children with direct access to books and educational resources that enhance their ability to read and communicate effectively. Go to toysfortots.org.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, there's a lot of news going on right now. And, Kristi Noem is no longer Secretary of Homeland Security.
And there's also a big replacement, John. I mean, this was stunning. It was like, okay, she's out, and the new person is Senator Markwayne Mull, who's an MMA guy.
She's not out. She got a much more important job, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
She is now
the head of
Odds and Ends?
Lead singer of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I don't know what the title.
No, I heard it was Odds and Ends.
Odds and Ends.
Yeah, what a change.
Oh, okay, all jokes aside.
Yeah, wow.
The official title that was made up.
Okay.
The official title was made up.
What was the official title?
It's a stationary printed
Special Envoy.
Yes, of this, it's a security group, and they're having a big event in Doral, in Florida, on Saturday, and she is going to be head of this group that's going to be doing security there with Latin America and other things. The bottom line is, you guys, she is not the Secretary of Homeland Security. Obviously, this is not a promotion. And the most interesting moment I saw today was Markwayne Mull. I've interviewed Markwayne Mull, who's a fighter. He's a spirited guy. I bring up, he was a former MMA fighter, you guys, former businessman, congressman, now a senator there from Oklahoma. And he was walking down the hall, and of course the news just broke, and all the reporters, John, were chasing after him. And they said, what did you, he goes, well, I just found out like 10 seconds ago, and the first thing I did, I called my mom and dad. And then the next thing I know, there's this tweet from the president. So he literally said he found out 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds before the president put the tweet.
Some more breaking news.
Breaking news, WABC.
Well, the Democrats have voted down not to allow Homeland Security to get paid.
I mean, that's a disgrace. DHS, which is a Department of Homeland, and John, it includes obviously
Coast Guard,
TSA,
Secret Service.
I mean, come on! At a time like this, where we're dealing with Iran, we've got obviously now the changes at DHS that's just announced. You should be funding.
And another breaking news.
Breaking news, WABC.
And the President of the United States says that the people in Iran, the soldiers, whatever their titles are,
IRGC,
they should lay down their arms and he will pardon them. And peace is more important than war. And all the foreign diplomats from Iran to lay down their speakerphones and to let's bring Iran around. And Tony Carbonetti, you were in Washington yesterday. And you don't tell us who you had meetings with, but tell us the feeling around the country.
I agree with the president. I think we need to move forward. I like the Syria model where you put someone in charge. Necessarily, it's not someone that you like, but
you mean a former terrorist?
But it's, you know what? It's someone on a short leash, because I don't like the idea of putting a puppet in there that we then have to coddle. We have to worry that they're going to try to make nice with people. We spend too much time and blood doing those things.
Your point is put somebody there that
you could hold accountable.
That would make sure that they are held accountable. That's
you have
the key,
to pledge.
Tony.
There is no nuclear. You're not going to go nuclear. You're not going to bomb Israel. You're going to play nice with your neighbors. After those three things, I don't care what you do in your country.
Well, maybe if you go through all this effort, you want to at least have a change that looks somewhat like democracy. If you have a choice.
You don't want democracy in that neck of the woods.
I'm not saying we want it. I'm not saying we want it. I'm not saying we want a forever war or any of that other stuff. That's not where I'm going.
So to get a so-called more moderate mullah? Is that what you're asking for?
Right, Tony. Go ahead, Judge.
You're going to have the Islamists continue to control that? All those people who threw down their lives, and Trump said, help is on its way. We have your back, and they're going to keep the same regime in place. Just somebody's going to play nicer with us. Is that what you're talking about?
If they do those three things, it's not my job.
Well, but the president made a commitment to have the backs of these people and to free them from this Islamist tyranny. What are you going to do about that?
And I think that's how Sid Rosenberg feels too.
Yeah, and you know what? I hear what you're saying, Tony, but I agree with the judge.
I don't want people
do I have to
living in tyranny.
apologize to anybody for that?
But
No, you don't have to apologize to anybody.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our country has to offer, especially health care. Across every state, every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.